6th of July, Monday. The reading today is from the Gospel according to Matthew. While Jesus was speaking, up came one of the officials who bowed low in front of him and said, "My daughter has just died, but come and lay your hands on her and her life will be saved." Jesus rose and with his disciples followed him. Then from behind him came a woman who had suffered from a hemorrhage for 12 years, and she touched the fringe of his cloak. For she said to herself, "If I can only touch his cloak, I shall be well again." Jesus turned round and saw her, and he said to her, "Courage, my daughter, your faith has restored to you to health." And from that moment, the woman was well again. When Jesus reached the official's house and saw the flute players with the crowd making a commotion, he said, "Get out of here. The little girl is not dead, she is asleep." And they laughed at him. But when the people had been turned out, he went inside and took the little girl by the hand, and she stood up. And the news spread all around the countryside. The Gospel of the Lord. This woman has been suffering bleeding for 12 years. But she persevered without complaint for 12 years. She persevered like Jesus who bled on his way to the Calvary and on the cross. Jesus was submitting himself to the will of the Father. This woman just touched the tassel of the garment of Jesus, and the tassel always reminds a good Jew of the 10 Commandments and the need to observe it. And she said, "If only I touch the tassel, I'll be healed." So she reminded herself of the need to observe the commandments, and she believed she will have a healing. That faith in Jesus, her observance of the commandments of the law, brought her healing. Jesus healed the daughter of Jairus, like Elijah in the Old Testament. Here, the power of God is shown through Jesus, giving or manifesting his power to raise the dead in the dead person of Jairus. You know, the gospel always speaks symbolically. People around him, around Jesus at the house of Jairus, made fun of him, mocked him, very much like he was mocked when he was tried at Pilate's house and the high priest's house and on the cross. So these narrations about Jesus resuscitating the young person as well as healing the woman with the hemorrhage prefigure what was to come, the saving sacrifice of Jesus Christ. It also tells us, gives us a message that it's our faith in him that's going to help us. The other message is we should endure whatever mockery or whatever physical ailment or whatever obstacle we have in our life. Persevere. God is our Savior and he will save us. God bless you. Thank you.